Have you heard of the Aura Nataru Shari, also known as the Galactic Federation of Worlds? According to NSA-released documents, the Galactic Federation is an organization uniting various sapient species of the galaxy. It was formed a few hundred years before the humanoid expansion of Orion, with guiding principles to maintain peace in all galaxies, serve others, raise consciousness levels, and uphold justice and freedom for all species in every star system. Most of the GFW are alien humanoids of varying types with diverse skills and abilities, united for peacekeeping, combating the Chiakar Empire, and healing the primordial mother of the cosmos. Many leaders within this group, particularly the Council of Five, resemble Earth's fictional comic book Superheroes, which has inspired stories such from DC Universe's Justice League and Stan Lee's Marvel's Avengers. There is an even smaller allied group with the Federation known as the Orion League and United Worlds Alliance, reminiscent of the Power Rangers. In December 2020, General Haim Eshed, the 87-year-old former head of Israel's space program, revealed that the United States and Israel have been in contact with extraterrestrial civilizations for several years, and have finally formed a relationship with the Galactic Federation after once being under the sway of the Reptilian Empire. In an interview with Yediot Aharonot, he claimed that this cooperation includes a secret base on Mars where Americans and extraterrestrial representatives are beginning to collaborate. He also suggested that former American President Donald Trump was discouraged by the Federation from disclosing its existence to the world until the world is ready and introduced appropriately. The Galactic Federation's existence has inspired Earth's major science fiction works such as the Star Trek series, Babylon 5, Guardians of the Galaxy, Men in Black, and Star Wars. The Galactic Federation of Worlds was established following the ratification of the Council Reformation Act over 30 million years ago in the fifth dimension. Prior to this, there was significant unrest in the galactic community regarding the tyranny of the Chiakar Empire, colonization, slavery, and genocides. After the Orion-Lyran Wars ended, many systems and colonies had developed and declared independence, becoming sovereign nations. However, these new governments were often overlooked in the Council, as the elected representatives primarily focused on their own planet's interests and eventually fell into the hands of the Draco Chiakar Empire and their alliances. A small, diverse planetary system was inhabited and colonized by the Draco. Eventually, a fierce war broke out with the land's natives. The children of the Nabu and Akari peoples were enslaved at young ages, similar to human trafficking on Earth. This species remains childlike in appearance throughout their lives, even as they age normally. Amidst this conflict, there was a perilous mission to rescue systems suffering from slavery or genocide by the Chiakar. Council member Alessia Eso and Ambassador Raul Mourinho of Bekenstein initiated a push for a reformation of the galactic governments to dissuade them from dealing with the Draco Reptilians and their collectives. This movement garnered unexpected support from across the galaxy, and in 2235 CE, the Reformation began. Over the millennia, elections were held on every planet associated with the Citadel to elect council members for the new Galactic Council. In early 2240, the new council voted to decide the composition of the executive branch, the High Council. As expected, Aiso and Mourinho were among the five elected, along with Urdnot Gort of Tuchanka, Councillor Tiberian of Vega, and council member Queen Tiamat of Orion, who replaced Turian Councillor Sparatus. Following the Reformation, the Federation reorganized trade routes and alliances and began admitting new nations to the Council. The military was also revised. With the ratification of the Galactic Forces Assignment Act, every nation was required to contribute troops to form the Federation military. The organization consisted of several forces, with the bulk of the military composed of humanoid species and insectoid soldiers. By 2250, the Federation had amassed a force equivalent to the alliances of the Chiakar Empire. The Galactic Federation became the main political state of the Milky Way, aka Mutter's Spiral, following the decline of the Earth Empire at the turn of the fourth millennium. it was still operating as of the 40th century. Species whose homeworlds are members include Alpha Centaurans, humans, ice warriors, Arcturians, vegan, Chiakars, Pleiadeans, Lyrans, and many more from thousands of galaxies. Federation members still enjoy full political authority within their own territories, as the Federation Council is forbidden from directly interfering with internal matters of its member planets. The Galactic Federation of Worlds then united as peacekeepers and holders of justice in this galaxy and even interdimensionally. The main task for the GFW is to raise awareness among Earthlings about the subversion of their societies by the Chiakar Reptilian Empire, Orion Grey Collective, the Maitre, and Keely Tokarit, helping to identify and expose corrupt institutions and elite manipulation in liaison with these enemies. The GFW now monitors and develops strategies against advanced mind control technologies that the Draco Empire is using on Earth. They monitor extraterrestrial infiltration, work on deprogramming mind control, rescuing abductees, and, where possible, removing implants and handling many other minor tasks. The main races that are members of the Federation's Council are involved in assisting Earthlings in these efforts. Though the idea of expansion was split among the leaders of the Federation, Mourinho, also known as Merlin, pushed for rapid growth, and over the next millennia, the Ashtar Galactic Command, United Worlds Alliance, the Republic of Lucia in the Orion Star System, Principal Republic of Asteria in Vega System, Republic of Benning, Pharos Union, and over a dozen other planetary governments joined the Federation. The total number of governments with seats on the Galactic Council had reached 52. The Council of Five was then established as a higher branch of the Federation. The Council of Five is based in the Orion area and was formerly known as the Council of Nine, created by the Elmanuk from Ardamant and now composed of these 5 races only: Aurela, Igoroth, Ginovo, Radan, and Emether. They have been involved in protecting Earth long before the creation of the Galactic Federation of Worlds, which they later joined as Council representatives. They have monitored your species since its days as organisms floating in your oceans, witnessing its evolution into primates, the meddling of the Anunnaki, the various Earth colonizations from all parts of the galaxy, the arrival of evil empires, and the territorial alien wars on Earth. The Council of Five, currently led by the Egoroth, has met with Earth leaders on many occasions, attempting to influence their decisions with wisdom, a task that has proven quite difficult. Unlike the Federation's prime directive, the Council of Five does not adhere to a rule of non-intervention. They view intervention as necessary to help incapable worlds avoid fatal mistakes that could lead to destructive paths. The Council met with Earth leaders in 1944 and more recently in August 2013 to discuss the threats posed by the Orion and Chiakar empires, the Cabal alliances of Amun-Ra, and the aftermath solutions of non-intervention. The Andromedan Council is akin to a United Nations of our galaxy, also known as the Zenatian Alliance, consisting of 133 representatives from planetary systems and races. The Andromedans are the race that taught the Pleiadians their cosmic wisdom and technology. They possess psychic abilities akin to Professor X in Marvel Comics. The Council members are spiritually advanced and have sent envoys known as starseeds to Earth with a mission to help develop higher Christ consciousness. Operating for thousands of years, they adhere to strict codes and guidelines of conduct. They do not see themselves as saviors, as they believe human souls gain nothing by being saved, as it detracts from their own evolutionary experience of finding the creator of all and the source within themselves. The Andromeda constellation is located 44 light-years away from Earth and contains 16 main stars with at least 24 confirmed exoplanets. Additionally, the Andromeda, or M31 galaxy, is a staggering 2.5 million light-years away, within the same line of sight as the constellation. Some claim to have met or communicated with extraterrestrials from Andromeda, who share ancestry and DNA with many African and Asian human populations on Earth due to interbreeding with the Anunnaki of Nibiru, highlighting the significant role of the Andromedan Council in galactic affairs and our solar system. They foresaw the future of Earth and recognized today as the tipping point in history after 5,700 years of reptilian occupation. The first mention of an Andromeda Council originated from Edward Billy Meyer's contact notes in 1975. Meyer claimed contact with human-looking extraterrestrials from the planet Era in the Taygeta star system of the Pleiades constellation. His claims and evidence were studied by multiple UFO researchers, including Lieutenant Colonel Wendell Stevens, USAF retired, who found them to be genuine. Meyer's contact notes provided insights into the galaxy's history, including human colonies emigrating from one star system to another to escape enemies and planetary disasters. Meyer described how the Pleiadians encountered a highly evolved race of extraterrestrials in the Andromeda constellation, who became advisors to the Pleiadians and their colonies. Besides benevolent groups like the GFW, Council of Five, and the United Worlds, there are also malevolent groups and alliances aligned with the Chiakar Empire for self-service. The first malevolent group opposing the GFW and the galaxy is the Corporate of Altair, headquartered on the fourth planet of the Altaran system, which maintains dubious ties with the Ashtar and Draconian collectives simultaneously. This diverse group comprises blonde humanoid races, ranging from light melanin to dark melanin with blue or orange hues, and cooperates with a race of greys. The Corporate is not part of the Empire, but is heavily involved in abductions and interbreeding programs. The Ashtar collective of Sirius B is composed of various humanoid types, including greys, reptoids, and genetically engineered species known as the Sirian Collective. Their headquarters is on planet Morga, in the Sirius B system. This group has engaged in conflicts with peaceful Sirians over the ownership of 21 star systems. The Ashtar Collective is also involved with Earth's shadow governments and the Amun-Ra Cabal, a group on Earth that operates all secret alliances under the Anunnaki Royal, named Amun-Ra, or Marduk, ruling Earth under the control of the Chiakar Draco Empire. The reptilian Draco Chiakar Empire extends from Cygnus to Perseus and Orion, having colonized over 500 worlds and establishing a presence on thousands of planets. Their symbol is a pyramid with an eye in the middle and a long snake wrapped around in a circle. If the Galactic Federation of Worlds were to cease its operations, significant planet-wide destruction would ensue, plunging Earth into a post-apocalyptic nightmare. The GFW leadership acknowledges that rival extraterrestrial alliances, specifically the draconian reptilian Chiakar Empire and the Orion Alliance Collective, possess greater overall military strength. However, these rival forces would withdraw from their operations on Earth if the GFW were fully committed to defending it. Previous remote viewing sessions have discussed these opposing extraterrestrial forces, likening them to Nazis and reptilians in Antarctica and US presidential meetings with extraterrestrials. The Galactic Federation of Worlds has bases on Earth in Antarctica, where they share areas with other extraterrestrial beings. They also have underwater bases near the sub-Antarctica base, Northern Sea, Irish Sea, and Indian Ocean. There are also underwater bases in Atlantic North between Iceland and Ireland, East Pacific, South Pacific North Pole, and offshore Alaska. There are also many Chiakar Empire and Alliances bases in between these areas as well. If the Chiakar wins the war, the governments of all worlds will utilize coordinated attempt of the Cabal to deceive the public that aliens are coming to invade and destroy Earth. They will use an advanced technology that will fool the public in believing in going to war and spending trillions for more mass weapons of destruction and genocide. There are two main reasons for this situation. First, the membership of the Galactic Federation of Worlds is divided. While most members clearly want to help, there are significant doubts within the organization about their actual capabilities, particularly in terms of military strength. Earth is a relatively backwater planet on the periphery of the galaxy, which works in your favor. If opposing galactic forces were to make a major effort to stop the Galactic Federation of Worlds from assisting humanity, It seems clear that those opposing forces could potentially overpower the Federation. However, the calculation is that the opposing forces might not deem Earth worth a major confrontation at this time, especially if it would be costly. The Draconian Empire and the Orion Alliance have fortunately lost their grasp on Earth in 2021 thanks to efforts of the Council of Five and GFW collectives. Many Chiakar minions are in hiding and still control assets, allowing them to still manipulate humanity's destiny if humanity does not fight back. William Bramley describes this process succinctly in his book, The Gods of Eden, which traces centuries of contrived extraterrestrial conflicts orchestrated through controlled political elites to manipulate Earth's evolution. It is the hope that humanity on Earth will rise and defeat this last confrontation to move on to the higher densities of existence. It is important to remember the Anunnaki royals contributed to the genetic code of altering humans' DNA for worshipping. The Nibiruan Prince Enki gave mankind the ability to turn on or off this at their own behest. You should never worship anyone other than your higher self, and you should always serve the ones you love and others in need. This idea coincides with the geometric flower of life. Remember, God is in you and outside of you, not God in a religious kingly sense, but the God that is everything, the force, the source, the creator of all. To all starseed emissaries sent by the Galactic Federation, please stay radiating your own light throughout the darkness and invoke your guardian spirit and ascended masters. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to Astral Legends for more captivating explorations of ancient mysteries and legends. May the eternal light illuminate your path always. Until next time, farewell, and may the journey ahead be filled with wonder and discovery. See you on the next episode.
I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I think people that hurt people's feelings, even if you justify it, you know you did something. And I think that fucks with your head, and it devalues you in your own eyes. You're not a hero in your own eyes. You're not someone who you respect. You know, you're doing what you got to do to get by, but ultimately you're not respecting yourself. And I think we all have a certain amount of appreciation and respect for hero figures. You know, like we all look at like the guy who never lies and always does the right thing and fucking helps everybody out. And that's the John Wayne character. You know, that's the ultimate hero. The best advice I ever came up with is that live your life like you're the hero in your movie. And right now is when the fucking movie starts and your life is a shitbag disaster, like every fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he wakes up and makes a blender. You know what I mean? Yeah. Those guys where they're like on the brink, they put the gun in their mouth and they put it down because they see a photo of their daughter. Pretend that's you. Pretend you are, right now, you are in the part of the movie that starts and it shows you as a fucking loser. And just decide not to be a loser anymore. Live your life like there's a documentary crew following you around and you are analyzing your own behavior. Do what you would want to do so that your kids one day would look back at it and see that documentary and look on it with pride. Like, wow, my dad was a bad motherfucker. He really did what he had to do. I love a success story, but even more than a success story, I like a dude who fucks his life up and then gets it back together again story. Those are my favorite stories. And the way to do that, you gotta think that you are the hero in your own fucking movie.
Don't even think for a minute you're quitting on me now. You got it? We've come too far. There's no way we're giving up.
Most people play the role of the victim in the movie, right?
Sure. Yeah, this life is fucking me over, man. I could have had this and I should have had that. And why does this guy get that? And why does that guy get this? And all things that are completely unrelated to you. Yeah. All things that you find other people's success as a downfall in your own existence. Instead of being inspired, instead of choosing to be positive, instead of like improving constantly on the direction of trying to achieve whatever the fuck you have written down, you just sit around and spiral. You know? There's nothing more miserable than sitting around someone who's fucking complaining all the time. It is one of the most annoying things ever. Everybody hates it. When someone just sits around and they complain about their life and they don't do jack shit about it. And you tiptoe around it, you don't know what to say. Well, she gets upset when you bring that up. I don't want to bring that up. And you want to go, you fucking crazy bitch, you know what's wrong with your life. Yeah. Stop announcing it to everybody else and go out and fix that shit.
And it's tough love.
Tough love is what everybody needs, absolutely. Me included. That's the only good thing about, like, assholes on the internet. Sometimes they say things that's right. Yeah. Sometimes cunts will say shitty things to you on the internet about a show you did or a thing you said or, you know, oh, that joke you made on the podcast, you're an asshole for even thinking like that. And, you know, a part of you is like, fuck you, who the fuck are you? But you feel bad if things are correct. You feel bad if someone nails you. You have to be able to have that honest assessment of yourself. And the only way you can do that is you're taking account of yourself all day long. You're taking account. You're writing down what the fuck you need to do. You're doing it. You have a mindset that you want to maintain throughout the day. Don't let the world maintain your mindset. You choose what mindset that you are going to maintain. And I fucking do that for sure.
That's it.
You're not just anyone. When the world finds out what you can do, it's going to change everything. You just have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be. Whoever that man is, good character or bad, he's going to change the world.
My mission is to protect you.
I need your help, Luke. She needs your help.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You must learn the ways of the Force if you're to come with me to Alderaan.
Be brave. Don't look back.
If I take one more step,
Don't look back.
it'll be the farthest away from home I've ever been.
Who am I? You sure you want to know? The story of my life is not for the faint of heart. If somebody said it was a happy little tale, if somebody told you I was just your average, ordinary guy, not a care in the world, somebody lied.
I'm Batman.
Somebody has to save our skins.
I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Bond. James Bond. I wouldn't do that if I were you. You son of a... The boy who lived. Come to die.
I think the point is to make us despair.
I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened. I don't feel so good.
You're all right.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
The one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying.
To see ourselves as
They need you right now.
animal and ugly.
When they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper.
I don't want your suffering. I don't want your future.
What happened to the American dream?
Why do we force it? We need you to hope again. So that we can learn to pick ourselves up.
I see in your eyes
that would take the heart of me.
Light it up.
Impossible.
You think you're the only one who could learn the strength to escape?
Get away from her, you bitch!
The day may come when the courage of men fails, when we forsake our friends and break all bonds of fellowship. But it is not this day. This day we fight!
So we can't protect the Earth, you can be damn well sure we'll avenge it.
I bid you stand! We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
You want to get out of here?
Welcome to the rebellion.
You talk to me.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
That is my work!
We're going to live on. We're going to survive.
Nobody has to be a hero. It just sometimes turns out that way.
Everybody loves a hero. People line up for them, cheer them, scream their names, and years later they'll tell how they stood in the rain for hours just to get a glimpse of the one who taught him to hold on a second longer. I believe there's a hero in all of us.
They may take our lives, but they'll never take our freedom!
True courage is about knowing not when to take a life, but when to spare one.
Whoever saves one life saves the world entirely.